Hey all, hope all are fine and safe. Today I'm going to make a recipe with these two. This is Kerala Nendra banana and this is I think what do you call the yellow cucumber. Okay, so I'm going to make a recipe with these two. The other ingredients, first I'll be cutting this. I'll be taking half of this and one banana. So first let me chop this and then I'll give you the list of other ingredients. And meanwhile, if you haven't yet subscribed my channel, please do subscribe. So I'll just get back after chopping these vegetables. Hey guys, so I'm back. I've just chopped the yellow pumpkin and the Kerala banana or the Nendra banana. It should be chopped like this. And we are going to prepare it in a mud pot. You may prepare it in any open pot, but not in a cooker, else your vegetable will get mushy, which you don't want. And in between, when we are cooking it, we'll keep checking. We can keep it closed and we can cook it, but don't overcook it. Okay, so this is how it should be cut. And into this, I've added some curry leaves. Then 3/4 tablespoon of teaspoon of salt, quarter teaspoon of turmeric, and 2 to 3 green chili slit. That's all. Okay. Now we'll pour some water and then we'll cook it. Let me light the stove and I'll keep it closed and cook. Now let's have a look at the other ingredients. By the way, I forgot to mention this. This is a traditional recipe of Kerala and known as Pulisheri. Usually it's prepared in almost all the functions or the celebrations. We call it as Sadhya. So in all that, this is part of it. So there is, you can, okay, now if you don't have that Kerala banana, you may skip that and use only this yellow pumpkin, or even you can make it with raw banana, or even the white pumpkin, and even that arbi what you get, with that also you can prepare. These are the vegetables which can go into this. Okay. Now we have something to grind. So for that I have taken 1 cup of coconut, freshly grated coconut, and into that I have put half a teaspoon of cumin powder and 2 to 3 green chili and some quarter teaspoon of turmeric. So totally we have used half a teaspoon of turmeric, quarter while boiling and quarter here. So that's all. So all this go into the mixie and we have to make a fine paste out of it. For spice we are using green chili and not the red chili powder. And so that's about it. Coconut. Let me just put it into the jar and make a fine paste. It's very simple. The only time you will take is cutting the vegetable and grating the coconut. Okay, that's it about it. And then this is a key ingredient, and this is curd. It's I've beaten it into a like creamy form. Okay, it should be beaten, only then you can use it. And if you are just using the curd directly from the fridge, it will not be sour. You need a sour curd for this. So you can leave your curd for a couple of days outside, and once it gets sour, if it's a packed curd, you can leave it outside and make it sour and then use it. Or if it's a homemade curd, you may use it as it is, because we need a sour curd. When we include all that the grinded coconut and the water and all, so this, if your curd is not sour, the sourness, whatever little bit of sourness is there in your curd, will go off once you mix the coconut. So that's why your curd should be very sour. Okay. And to balance the sourness, I have a piece of jaggery. Since we have added the banana also, there will be a slight hint of sweetness, which will actually taste good. When you eat, you will know. But if you don't like this jaggery, you may skip, or if you don't have jaggery, you may use teaspoon of sugar also, so that your curd, the sourness of the curd will get balanced. And finally, for the seasoning, I have a half teaspoon of turmeric, cumin, and half teaspoon of mustard, and some red chili and curry leaves. That's all the ingredients. It's very simple. It's just that you need to follow some tips, which I'll be telling how to add the curd and all, and then that's it, done. This curry will stay on the kitchen countertop for 2 days without getting spoiled. So it's worth preparing it. And once you prepare and keep it ready, do not eat it. That's also another condition. So we'll wait for the vegetables to get cooked and also the coconut to be grinded. I've now made a smooth paste out of this coconut and the other ingredients which I had mentioned. Now once our vegetables get cooked, we will mix it into that. Right? Then cook this also along with the vegetables. And the final thing will be the curd. It will come out its way. Our vegetable is cooked well. Now time to add the coconut, the grinded coconut. And some water. I'll wash this mixie and pour the water. And also, whatever the thickness of the gravy you need, you may add now. Suppose that once you add the curd, you cannot boil this curry. So whatever you want to add, just add it now. And this jaggery, I've just crushed this jaggery. We'll boil this until the raw smell of this coconut gets over. Let it boil nicely. You may taste your salt and spice here. Sourness, of course, after adding the your curd only you can taste. By any chance, if you feel that the spice is less, then of course then you will have to add the chili powder. You can't add green chili because then it will not absorb the spice. So this curry is usually like yellowish in color, so try not to add chili powder. So my curry is boiling nicely. I'll lower the flame, and now time to add the curd. Post adding curd, okay, now let me tell you, if it's you are also going to cook it in a mud pot, you can just switch off the flame and then add the curd, because your curd doesn't need any cooking. But if you are using a normal steel vessel or anything, just wait till your curd gets frothy, or your curry, the whole of the curry gets frothy. You don't want this curd to get cooked. If you overcook it, this will curdle up and you won't have that smooth, curry like texture finally. So this is how it is. And soon after you making this, I've switched off the flame. So if you are also going to make it in a mud pot like this, just switch off the flame and then pour it, because you see there is smoke coming out. So that means this heat is enough for the curd to get cooked. And just post switching off, just stir it for some time so that the excess heat gets over. Or if you immediately close this with a lid, this will get curdled up, and the whole curry will go waste. So just stir it for some time and just remove the excess of heat. That's it, done. Now the only thing left to be done is seasoning. And seasoning is very important. It tastes. It doesn't taste good if you don't season it. Seasoning is a very small job, but plays a vital role in enhancing of your taste. I just seasoned this curry now, the pudisheri, and throughout the process I've just used 1 tablespoon of oil. That is all, that too for the seasoning. So there is not much oil also. So anyone who is diet conscious may try this, and it's very tasty, very yummy. And as I mentioned, even if you keep it on the tabletop, on your kitchen countertop for 2 days, it doesn't get spoiled. So you can prepare it on a weekend eve, so you can relax on the weekends. So that's it about this pulcheri, a traditional curry of Kerala. Please do try this and share your comments with me, and I'll be waiting for that. So have a nice day. Happy cooking. Bye bye. Oh, by the way, I thank all those who have left their valuable comments to me. It really motivates me. Keep doing that, and thanks for that. So have a nice day. Bye bye.